Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So it feels great to say that because it's been a minute. Um, Now, real quick, before I start anything in this video, I'm gonna give you guys a timestamp to skip to right here. Go skip to that. If you guys want to, let me just make that clear. If you guys want to go skip to this, go skip to that. But before that, I'm going to be talking about where I've been, why I've been gone, and what the future is looking like for the channel. So, I got a new mic, by the way, guys. Just tell me if it sounds good or bad. Be completely honest in the comments. If like the old mic sounded better, if this one's better, if this one sounds nice. But real quick, where I've been. My goodness, my hair just does not want to cooperate today. Where I've been. So recently, I've still been watching the product of WWE, but I can't put it into words how I felt about it for a minute. I felt almost like just very disappointed and not interested for the later half of 2025, from around September to honestly late December. And then 2026 so far has really wowed me with how good it's been, and it's not me saying that like, oh, if this company's bad, I'm not gonna like talk about it and report about it with my people who watch my videos. It's not even that. It's just I had no motivation. It's like, man, like I'm not enjoying this right now. Like I don't know if I want to talk about it online. I don't know if I want to talk about it on YouTube. But then I'm sitting there the other day watching Friday Night SmackDown, and I watched Drew McIntyre escape the cage, and it was crazy. It was like, wow. Like, I have, a couple people to talk to this about. Like, I have my dad, my brothers, my uncle. I have a few people to talk to this about, but then I go in my room after talking with them, and I'm like, man, I have nobody to talk to this about. Like, who am I going to talk to this about? But I'm like, you know what? I do have people to talk to this about. I have people on my YouTube who will watch me talk about it and share their thoughts in the comments. And that's really like the wake up call. Is like, I really just want to do YouTube, and I realized that as I was sitting there and I was talking with my dad, he was like, "Dude, do YouTube, do it. You have you have, I guess, like, the, what did he say? He said like, you have potential and you have the ability, so do YouTube." And so here we are. I'm back on YouTube. I've said this a bunch, but this time it feels different. I've got a lot of upgraded equipment. That's another thing, man. Like, with YouTube, I felt like my videos weren't up to the standard that they could be, and that was my fault because I didn't put the time into them. I'd record them, edit them for like 10, 15 minutes, and send them off. This time, I've got a better mic so you guys can hear me better. I have better lighting. I have a webcam for my computer. I have a good computer. I have this, I have that. I have all the resources, and I'm here and I'm back to do YouTube full time and seriously, because this is what I love doing. I love talking about professional wrestling. It's something I get so passionate about. I love putting out content for you guys. I love seeing you guys comment on my stuff, come into my stream, say hi, do this, do that. That's really my dream. I thought when I was a kid, my dream was to be an actor. I also wanted to be a YouTuber, but I've realized that it's not a specific dream that I have. It's me making content. Whether that's me being in a movie, that's still making content for people. But YouTube, that's what I want to do. And I've realized that. And so, rant over. Let's get straight into the video now. But I just want to say thank you guys. If you guys stuck with me, if you guys didn't stick with me, I get it. But if you guys stick with me, thank you. For real. I'm going to try and do streams more often. I'm going to try and post more reactions to, like... Here's the tough part. I watch WWE with my family, so there will be very limited, like, reaction streams where I react to, like, PLEs. I don't think there ever will be a PLE reaction stream, because I watch that with my family, and that's fine. Leave that up to, like, Santi and all of them to to do their streams, and you guys can watch their clips. But there are going to be Raw, SmackDown, and NXTs that I live stream that you guys can come pop in and say hi and come see my reactions to stuff, and I'll explain what's going on if you guys can't watch it at home. You know, just stuff like that. But rant over. Enjoy the video. Okay, guys, so the first match that I see happening at the Royal Rumble will be the Women's Royal Rumble match. And now, before I start this video, I want to say I did see Santi's video. I've had this video planned for a while. I don't want anybody to think I'm copying Santi. But there is one match on this card that I do agree with him on. Everything else is original that I think will happen. But there's one match that I do agree with him on, and I don't want that to be taken out of context, like, oh, you're copying Santi. I'm not trying to copy him. I think it's a good idea, and I literally just couldn't think of anything better for that. Those two talent, like the two talent that's in that match. So, I don't know, but I'm not copying Santi. But, first of all, Women's Royal Rumble kicks off the show. I think the first two entrants, that's what I'm going to do, is Rhea and Io Sky. Hear me out. I think Rio will be the first two in the Rumble match. Oh my goodness, my hair is so annoying. They will be the first two in the Rumble match. And, yeah, this isn't a Rumble prediction video, so I'm not going to tell you who I think wins. But I think Rio will be the first two in the Women's Royal Rumble. Next match, I think we will have CM Punk versus, drumroll please, AJ Styles. Now, there's absolutely no reasoning for this. You know, CM Punk and just gave Finn Balor a title shot, which, dude, I wish he would win, but it's not going to happen. Finn Balor, unfortunately. If it does, dude, I will pop. I will be so happy. I love CM Punk, but, dude, Finn Balor needs this. He's not going to win, though. But what I do see happening at the Rumble is Finn Balor CM Punk versus AJ Styles. Because CM Punk named a bunch of names on that one promo at Raw. Finn Balor brought that up. So I think AJ can do something similar. He'd be like, listen, I beat Gunther, basically. He can go on, like, saying, like, oh, you know, I beat Gunther. You don't want to believe it? I beat Gunther. He tapped. I beat Gunther. He tapped. I beat Gunther. He tapped. He's a cheater. The ref didn't see. This, that, the fourth. But I do think Gunther will get angry with these comments and will eventually cost AJ at the Rumble during the match. Like, he'll end it in DQ. But I think CM Punk and AJ Styles have a very good match in them. I feel like they could work a very good match. I'm better cut all my hair, bro. Because it keeps coming in my face. And I can, like, barely see. But, yeah, I think they'll work a good match, a really good match, and it will end with Gunther disqualifying, I think it'll end in a disqualification via Gunther attacking AJ Styles, and potentially attacking CM Punk as well, stare down with CM Punk, one of the two, to maybe set up something in the future for the World Heavyweight Championship, and then I think that will further set up AJ versus Gunther at Mania, career on the line match. Next match I see happening is Drew McIntyre versus Ilya Dragunov. Yes, I think Ilya wins against Sami on SmackDown, goes to the Fatal 4-Way at Saturday Night's main event, beats them, and in Saudi Arabia at the Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre versus Ilya Dragunov. And I know who I think will win, obviously. I think it's pretty obvious. I don't think they're going to take the title off Drew immediately. They're going to let him have his little reign, maybe till Mania, maybe a little after Mania, maybe even he gets it taken off at the Chamber, whatever. But he's going to have a reign before that. That being said, I think this match will be a fantastic match. Like, give it all the stars, bro. Give it all the stars. But, yeah, I think it'll be a great match. But, ultimately, I do see Drew McIntyre beating Ilya Dragunov, if this does happen. Next, now this is the one that Santi thinks is going to happen. And that I think is most logical for the Usos. It's going to be the Usos versus the New Day. Now, I was trying to look for other tag teams to do, because I think the Usos versus the New Day might be saved for WrestleMania. But while I was looking, it was there was nothing. There's really no other tag teams I could think of. I mean, maybe the Creed brothers, but I don't think they're going to be back in the tag division until Chad Gable comes back, and it's like, you go after gold, you go after gold, I'm going to go after gold. So I don't see the Creed brothers getting involved. But I do see the New Day versus the Usos, which will be a banger. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll do it at the Royal Rumble. Like I'm predicting here, even though I don't necessarily think it. I thought they were going to save it for Mania. Maybe they do it at the Rumble, and then the Usos win. And then at the Rumble, or at Mania, it's a fatal four-way with Usos versus New Day versus the Lucha Brothers versus the Creed Brothers, something like that. Something cool like that. Maybe they could lead a storyline like that, and then maybe at Mania, the Lucha Brothers win. You know, we'll go with that. Now, speaking of the Lucha Brothers, here comes the men's Royal Rumble match, where I do think number 1 will be Rey Fenix, number 2 will be Penta. Give it to me right now, man. Give it to me right now. Dude, this would be so good, because, of course, we're obviously eventually, hopefully, going to get them as a tag team, and then hopefully, eventually, obviously, going to get them in a one-on-one match, maybe a feud, maybe a blood feud, who knows. But, dude, give this match up to me, please. This match would be so good. You know, to start the Rumble off hot, you know, get their 90 seconds of just straight fighting back and forth. But yeah, I think this would be a perfect starting to get the crowd off, like, started hot. Yes, guys, those are my Royal Rumble card predictions. I hope you guys did enjoy. You know, I'm not the greatest predictor. I try. Those are just my personal predictions that I think will happen at the Royal Rumble. Whether I'm wrong, I'm right. Who knows? We shall see in a couple weeks. Real quick, since it's the end of the video, and you know it's been a minute in my little hiatus, I'm just gonna give you guys a breakdown of the upcoming videos I plan on doing. Number 1, WWE 2K26 wish list. Yes, guys, we are in that season again. WWE 2K26 is to be announced within the coming weeks. So there will be a lot of 2K26 content coming your guys' way. And no, it will not be like 2K25 when I made one video and we never went back to that. I was terrible at consistency, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But we're back and we're trying again. You know, I'm gonna be better this time. And then we're gonna do all Royal Rumble entrants predicted. So for the Women's Rumble, I'm gonna do 1 through 30. For the Men's Rumble, 1 through 30. Surprise entrance, stuff like that, like in that video. And then to be determined from there. I have a couple video ideas that I'm gonna keep a secret for now, and then you guys will see them in the coming weeks. But yes, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my return to YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next WWE video. Peace.